up in my drag, got me bouncing like that 808. She all about the cash.
Hey guys, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see in the title, this is going to be an updated video on how I use various different oils in my beauty, makeup, skincare, and hair routine. A lot of things have changed, so I just wanted to show you what I'm loving right now and what's been working for my skin the most. This video is sponsored by iHerb, which is my favorite online store to get all of these kind of natural products, especially oils, at a decent price and in a convenient way. iHerb carries over 30,000 natural products and ships to over 150 countries. So yes to all of my non-US followers. If you've never checked out iHerb.com, you definitely should. The quality of the products is amazing. They're all shipped from climate-controlled distribution centers all over the world. This is the main reason why I'll always choose iHerb over some other online company. iHerb also has great customer service, 24/7, and they are always ready to help you out. So the fact that I can get all of these reputable oil brands from one online source that delivers almost anywhere, it was just perfect for me, given I use oils a lot. A lot of these oils I was holding off on buying for a long time, and I finally got my hands on them. So if you are interested in any of the things I use, check out iHerb.com down in the description box below. I've changed up my facial oil just a little bit. I just wanted to let you guys know that I am reusing this bottle. So I've been making my own facial oil for over 3 years now, and I've basically come to the decision that my favorite base oil is jojoba oil. It's just very nutritious for the skin. It's not greasy. It contains vitamin E, vitamin A, very moisturizing. Base oil means that I will basically fill up half of my bottle with this oil. Next, I'll go in with another carrier base oil. This is sweet almond oil. Sweet almond oil essentially helps protect from UV rays. It contains fatty acids, so that helps a lot with dry skin or chapped skin. And it also helps brighten the skin a little bit. And now finally moving on to my essential oils, which for me is my most favorite part. You can literally add any essential oil that caters to your needs. There are just so many benefits that rosemary oil provides. It helps the skin from the sun and free radicals, the circulation of the skin, so bringing blood to the area. And it has a very refreshing herbal smell. Carrot seed oil, which I've been so excited to get my hands on a good, decent brand for this. It helps with dryness, it helps brighten the skin a little bit, but it also has like SPF functionality. So, you know, if you're not okay with using a commercial sunscreen, this kind of facial oil is great for daytime usage. I'm gonna add maybe 2 to 3 drops onto my skin directly before applying my foundation. When you're applying your facial oil, you have to make sure you're pressing it in, not rubbing it into your skin. It's really not gonna absorb if you rub it. So just hold your hands against your face and press it in the areas that you want it to soak in. Next, I'm going to apply my foundation and add the same facial oil onto my skin while mixing in my foundation. But I just go in with my favorite foundation. I'll take that same facial oil that we just made, 1 drop, another drop. And then you can just blend in your foundation like normal. If you like using a sponge, you can use that. And all this is really doing is, again, bringing in that sun protection, but also making sure that my foundation looks flawless and kind of just very skin-like, dewy, glowy. That's the finish I like. So to remove my makeup, I am going to be oil cleansing. And if you have been watching me for a while, you know that I've been oil cleansing, again, for like over 3 years. Oil cleansing has been OG for me from day one. So to this day, I still oil cleanse and then often double cleanse with another cleanser on top of that, just because I like the idea of double cleansing. If you are either someone that has sensitive skin or just wants one routine and doesn't want to switch it up, I still suggest oil cleansing despite how many other products I use. So I used to use the same combination of oils for oil cleansing and for my hair mask as well, but I have more essential oils I want to try, so I'm actually going to split them up. I'm going to keep this, which is a combination of castor oil and olive oil, for my hair, and show you guys that later on. And then right now I'm going to create a new oil mixture to be used for oil cleansing specifically. So one of the key ingredients that you need for oil cleansing is castor oil. I still have a lot left over from my last purchase, so I didn't have to buy extra castor oil, but essentially what you're gonna do is fill your bottle up with basically a 1-to-1 ratio of castor oil and another less viscous oil. So I'm gonna be using jojoba oil in addition to this. So basically equal parts jojoba oil and equal parts castor oil. And you can see how they separate just based on the weight of the oils, which is kind of cool. To add a little bit of scent to it and also a little bit more of a clean feeling, I'm gonna add a lavender essential oil. As with all essential oils, I'm only gonna be adding a few drops. And along the same lines, I'm gonna be adding tea tree oil, but far fewer drops of the tea tree oil because tea tree oil can actually be very irritating to the skin. So this would be one of those oils that I stress incredibly that you should try out on like your inner arm or something like that first to make sure that you don't have a reaction to it. So that's how simple it is. This is going to be my oil cleansing oil. I'm just gonna squirt this onto my hands and use it the way I would use any other cleanser or makeup remover to really collect all the debris off of my face. I moisturize outside of the shower every single day. It was a very hard habit to develop. I was just too lazy, but then once I started doing it regularly, I saw such a big difference in my skin being softer, smoother, and not getting dry, especially in the winter. Like I didn't get ashy, and that just, you know, made me want to continue doing it, and it's just become force of habit. One thing I do for myself is I make it easier and more convenient and faster to moisturize. For me, that is using oils, period. It's just so much faster to moisturize with oil than it is with lotion. So for the most part, I just use coconut oil right out of the shower. And I oftentimes will add a scent to it, so an essential oil of some sort. My favorite before bedtime is eucalyptus, so I add a few drops of eucalyptus oil into every handful of coconut oil that I pick up, and I use that to moisturize my entire body. I very rarely use commercial lotion by itself anymore because I just feel like once you start moisturizing with oils, nothing else is moisturizing enough. I also add oils, for example, the jojoba oil, sweet almond oil, coconut oil, into commercial body washes because those also, if I use by themselves, just end up feeling really dry on the skin. So I just add a few squirts of oil into the bottle itself and then use that as a body wash. Basically, don't be hesitant about buying oils because I promise you, you will find a million ways to use them in your daily life. For my nighttime before bed face routine, I pretty much kind of follow the same process. I already have a night serum on. You can by all means use the same exact facial oil that we made for the morning. It functions the exact same way, but since I have another product, I am going to be using a different facial oil at night. But this is the Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula oil. So I put a few drops of that onto my palm. But instead of putting this directly onto my face, I'm going to be adding in my lemon essential oil, or basically a citrus essential oil. Since the ratio of oils is going to be far less because I'm simply using a little bit on my hand, I only add 1 drop and then just apply to your skin as normal. The lemon smells so good. It really helps with dull, tired looking skin. It's very astringent, so I feel like applying it nightly, it really helps to rejuvenate your skin for the morning. The one thing I will say is don't use the lemon oil or any citrus oil for that matter in the daytime, in the mornings. It does make you a little bit more sun sensitive, so you don't want to counteract any of the protective measures you're trying to take. So that's why I leave my lemon oil for nighttime. If I were to have any breakouts that I want to settle down by the morning, I will use tea tree oil with a Q-tip and apply that just focally on the areas that are causing me problems. I would dip it and maybe put one here and wherever else I have acne. Don't use it directly on your skin. If you have sensitive skin, you can mix it in with another oil. I have been using tea tree oil for years to deal with infections from piercings. So if you guys are dealing with infections with piercings, for example, tragus is a very common place to get a piercing infection, or your nose ring or anything like that, trust me, use tea tree oil twice a day, morning and night, directly on the piercing gone wrong for 2 weeks minimum. Like, it will make a world of a difference. So that's how I started getting into tea tree oil. Its antiseptic properties are incredible. It helped heal all of my piercing infections if I had any, and now I use it on an as needed basis for pimples or acne or things like that. Alright guys, it is a different day and I actually do need to wash my hair today, so it's early morning and I'm going to apply a hair mask right now. Keep it for basically most of the day. I would say at least minimum 6 hours to keep the hair mask in, and then wash it at the end of the night. I have a mixture of olive oil and castor oil, and this is my Hail Mary for oil masks. It really helps with follicle stimulation, prevents hair fall, encourages hair growth, and it just has made my hair much stronger and thicker over the years. I do this hair mask at least once a week. The only thing I'm going to be doing differently this time is, in addition to this castor oil olive oil mixture, I'm going to be adding rosemary and eucalyptus essential oils. The key to applying this mask, I always say this, is it only goes in your scalp. You don't want to get it on the rest of your hair. I'll be doing a different oil mask for the rest of my hair, but this only goes into your scalp. Castor oil, olive oil, and then I'll do a few drops of eucalyptus, a few drops of rosemary, and really mix that together on your fingers. And again, only onto your scalp. The rosemary oil specifically is known to prevent premature graying of the hair, and both of them also do a great job at preventing dryness and dandruff. They both have kind of antibacterial, antifungal properties, so all around good nutrition for your hair to make it, you know, happy and healthy and clean. Apply this onto your head as needed until your scalp is completely saturated. For the rest of my hair in its entirety, I really only want to moisturize and condition it, so I'm not going to be adding any of the extra essential oils. Those are mainly for my scalp. So I'm just going to be mixing coconut oil and sweet almond oil and applying that through the rest of my hair. Coconut oil is such a good moisturizer and conditioner for the hair. Just make sure that you're buying something that is cold pressed and unrefined. That way you're actually getting all of the nutrients in it. Sweet almond oil is also very moisturizing. Both of these contain fatty acids that kind of really help keep the moisture locked in. If you go back in my videos, you'll see every time I cut my hair. Last time I cut my hair, it was about yay length, and I mean, it's already grown quite long. And I want to say it's because of a combination of eating healthy and then also doing oil masks. For washing this out, make sure that you shampoo your hair outside of the shower. So just like this, in your hair, dry, shampoo the hair, get the shampoo to really mix in and loosen up the oil from the hair, and then hop in the shower and wash your hair like normal. You guys have seen this hair mask in a bunch of different videos, so I don't think there's any need to show you how I wash it and, you know, styling it and whatnot. I highly recommend adding oils and essential oils into your daily or natural beauty routine. It makes such a big difference to your skin and your hair, and I mean, I couldn't recommend them enough. If you do decide to try any of these oils, or you want to try other oils, please check out iherb.com. Again, the link will be in the description box below. I think they're the best place to get natural, whole foodsy type products, and also they ship all over, so if you live in an area where you can't get certain items in store, this is a great place to buy from online. So yeah, check them out, and please don't forget to like and subscribe if you'd like to see more of my videos, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Wanna get you somewhere right away. I'm about to take you to my pride.